at their own 15-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. Pushing it up past the 30. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready. At 80.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Go set. Stay set.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. And his first pass falls incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So that brings up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10, nowhere to throw. He keeps it and takes off. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
70, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the 1st time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
2nd and 10.
Shotgun now for Milrow.
26-yard line.
Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Picked up inside the 45. Off to the races, middle of the field. At the 20. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. This makes it up to the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Set.
Milrow with it on 1st. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold. Connects on the crosser. And The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Dose of the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Rams bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
On the coverage.
Throwing from the pistol, Stafford. He's got it over the middle. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy can turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Score. It's a pick six for Seattle.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Corum now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. That one goes for 31 yards. And the Rams have the first down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Nakua's got it again. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Drops this one down here for Williams. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Third and goal, they need 3 yards here. It's Stafford once more. Looking for somewhere to throw.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Nevis able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Man in motion, out of the slot. Play fake, Darnold. Right side, Shaheed's got it. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. He's going to run for it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
It's 4th down.
Trying for it with Milroe. Chased out to his right. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Throwing the out route complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Stafford from the gun. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Yeah, that's the one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Set.
They'll throw, third and long. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Getting out to his left. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he's sent out. A gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Here's Darnold, first and 10. Here's a screen now for Walker. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Back at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. Down to the 10. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. So sensational work by the skill man. Oh, look at this, they're faking it! That one's incomplete in the end zone.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
Corum now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Set.
To throw, Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling the preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Stafford. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he'll get it up to the 27. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Nakua here. He's got it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He'll come up on first and 10. Now Stafford to throw. He gets this one in Nakua. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Ready. Yellow 20.
Stafford back to throw. They'll set up the screen. Here's Nakua. Good running here. He's across the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
Hey, 50, 180. 20 hot.
Throwing from the pistol, Stafford. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams take a 4-point lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Go, set. Hey, set.
Drive begins with a walker run. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Looking quickly here.
41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
We go, set. Red 80. Yo, 80. Hey, set.
Here's Darnold. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Go, set. Hey, set.
Handoff to Walker from the gun. He's across midfield into Rams territory.
Here we go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
With a 48-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw it. Connection made to Shaheed. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st. We've set it down from 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Yo, 80. Hey, set.
1st and 10. Darnold. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Mustang 19.
He's back to throw. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down, but what a great effort. He moves this all the way down inside the 10. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. And again, it's Darnold. And they take this in for the score. The Seahawks take a fourth-quarter lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows? Maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Corum now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All set to go now from the 35. First down throw here for Stafford. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Rams.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he's taken down at the 30. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Rams needing 4 points. So first and 10 now from the 30. It's Stafford once more. Delivers another one to Williams. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. He'll look to throw it. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Williams. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Now we get to a very interesting call on third down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error, just a single yard to go?
Another for Williams. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Setting up to pass. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Cooper Kupp. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Desperation time here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Rams make the play that should win them this game. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but a little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make